Well, welcome back, folks. Max Nave Horsemanship again. And it's probably been just over a week since I uploaded a video, but that's okay. Kind of losing enthusiasm for this since YouTube's trying to destroy my channel. But there are still a few of you that are watching. And I know because, well, I wouldn't have any views at all if nobody was watching. And for the few of you that are watching, I'm hoping that I can provide you with something useful. And something I'm hoping to show you today, but at the rate things are going, I don't think I'm going to. It's not looking like it's going to work out that way. Let me end up showing you something different. Because I decided to go get this one to use her as a demo, but I think she's already got this thing figured out. Because I've mentioned in the past how all the little parts are all part of the big picture, and everything's interconnected. And one of the common problems is, well, horses that like to eat grass while you got them on lead. Now you'll notice that when the horses are with me, that doesn't happen too darn often, and if it does, it's because I allow it. Because generally, as a rule, all I have to do is just lift the lead up and their head comes off the ground. If that's assuming I'm allowing them to do it in the first place. Because if they just simply say, well, I'm going to eat, they're not interested in me. And they're not paying attention to me, and they're not going to respect my cues. They're not even going to notice I'm doing them. They're busy eating. They're doing what they want to do, not what I want to do. And that kind of goes with the video I did a little while back where I was talking about that horse that rubbed on me and how that seemed like a pretty inconsequential thing, but it's not. It actually adds up. Now, if you notice she's acting a little fussy today, the bugs are really bad today, flies and mosquitoes. But something that maybe I'm going to work on here with her, related to today, actually the last time I had her in here too, both times I had problems catching her, which was unusual because she knows how to be caught. I can just do, hey, come here, and she'll walk right up to me. The other one actually likes me so much that I have trouble keeping her out of the way. I don't even have to ask her to come to me. She wants to hang out with me all the time. This one, not so much. She's not that clingy. She's not, different personality, that's all. She's a good girl, though. You know, nothing wrong with her. Just that's the way she is. But last couple times, she's been extremely difficult catching. And, well, I find that annoying in the fact that I like horses that are easy to catch. So I make sure I work on that, and that gets done well. And up until just recently, she has been fairly good about being caught. And she even got to the point where I could get close to her and just go, come here. And she'd walk right up to me. I'd put the halter on, done. And that is ideally what we'd like. But that's not the way it has been lately. So you know what? Maybe I'm going to do this video on that. Maybe we're going to start by taking the halter off of her, like she would be out in the pasture, and let her run around a little bit, and then see if we can catch her again. And then we'll repeat the process, because what I did to catch her was absolutely no different than what I did any other time. And I've shown you too how to do it. Is if they don't want to be caught, you drive them off, and you just keep doing that until pretty soon they want to be here. She's eating now, but now the halter's off. She's kind of allowed to. But let's see what happens if we try and catch her. I'm going to wander over to the other side of the pasture. Well, okay, this is just a round pen. It's not a pasture, but you get the idea. We're going to wander way over here. And then we're going to pretend we're catching her and see how it works. Now, there is always a possibility it might be completely different in here because she knows we're in the round pen and that she really can't go anywhere. So, let's see. You going to come to me? No, she doesn't want to come to me. Oh, yes, she does, but no, she's back to eating. Okay, she's ignoring me. So I'm going to do just like I did before, drive her off. You don't want to pay attention to me? Okay, get going. And I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to keep the pressure on her until she turns to me and looks directly at me, and then I'll give her a chance to come to me. I'll stop and back off. I'll stop spinning the lead, I'll back off, and give her a chance to come to me. And every time she goes for a mouthful of grass, I'm going to put a little extra pressure on so that she realizes, God, crap, avoiding him is a bad idea. I'm just going to keep this up. I don't care how long it takes. I already spent a half an hour trying to catch her. Teaching her to be caught sort of thing. Basically doing the same thing. She did most of the run and I just kind of walked around. I kind of figured out after a while which direction she was going to go, and she'd loop around and come back a different way and try and hide behind other horses and everything and all that good stuff. Now she's slowing down. Okay, you seeing this? She's slowing down. She's getting tired of running away from me, which is essentially what she's doing right now. She's running away from me. Now we're going to see what happens in a minute here. Hopefully, and any of these things that happen, if the horse decides to, she looked at me, nope, she wants to keep going, okay. I'll just keep the pressure on. Any of these things that you have a problem with, you may have to repeat them tomorrow, again the next day, again the day after, next week, next month, maybe once a month or twice a month, and maybe again next year. You never know. There's always a possibility that problems will reoccur, and you'll have to address them over and over. This is not something that's unlikely to happen. Okay, she's slowing down again. Let's see, she's still not even looking at me though. She's looking the opposite direction, so she's really not interested in making a connection with me or listening to what I have to say. So I'm going to keep the pressure on her. Now this is not the same as if I was actually asking her to move around. If I was just asking her to move around, as soon as she moved the direction I wanted her to, I'd stop pressure. Pressure would go away immediately. But this is different. She's avoiding me. See, she's even moving out now. She's moving further away from me. Oh, kind of looked at me for a second there. She's considering me now. But this is it's not that she doesn't know how. It's one of these personalities she's just got that don't tell me what to do. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. Are you going to come to me this time? Come on. No, she doesn't want to come in. Okay, away you go. Oh, are you going to? See, if there's an indication at all, if the horse turns to you and looks at you, you got to remove pressure. And no, you're not paying attention to me. You're grazing. I'm not important anymore. So she's going to do whatever she feels like doing. And whatever it takes to avoid me. Because when she's on the end of the lead with me, there's rules. It's kind of a normal thing. And she doesn't like rules. She likes to do her own thing. She wants to do whatever she wants to do. And that's not uncommon. You're probably going to have a horse like that too. A lot of horses don't like being told what to do. Some are exceptionally willing to please you and do whatever you want. But this happens to be one of the ones that, she's like, don't tell me what to do. I don't want to. And it's not because she doesn't know how. She's actually a very smart little horse. And there's a lot of things that she actually learned a lot quicker than the other one. And it wasn't that she can't do it. She just doesn't want to sometimes. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Well, I wasn't planning on this one. It wasn't what I was planning on doing today. But it's the problem that occurred. And so, deal with it. Why don't you come over here, dear? Oh, never mind, you can eat now. So, but I'm going to, maybe I should throw in the other one too. The one I was originally going to do, but because you have actually seen it before, I don't really need to. It's not one of those ones I really got to do all that bad, but again, it's one of those things that, you may have reoccurring problems that you have to address more than once. And again, like I said, you might have to do it today and again tomorrow, maybe next week, next month, or next year. Doesn't matter. And that's pretty normal. So don't feel bad if a problem comes back. It's like, crap, I didn't fix it right in the first place. I must be doing something wrong. No, you're fine. You're doing everything okay. That's just the nature of things. Is problems reoccur, or every once in a while, depending on the personality of the horse, they want to test you and see, do the rules still apply? Do I still have to listen to him or her, depending on. So let's see if she's going to let me put the halter on. Okay, she's still paying attention, heads up, she's not trying to run away. Good. We'll get to put the halter on, and oh, she's just covered with mosquitoes. Poor girl. And I'm not too happy about them either. Oh, as you can see, her ears don't bother her any. You can touch her ears all you want. Ropes are flying around the head, things like that. No problem. You got to get a new halter. This one's just about had it, I think. Now, see, as soon as the halter's on, no more eating grass. And I actually thought that maybe because of her personality, it might be something I would have to readdress with her, because I've had to readdress a few things with her. And I was kind of hoping that we would have to, so I could show you. Because, like I said, things may reoccur. Now, if I can't do it because she won't, I can't show you. Sorry. But I'm going to explain what you do. Incredibly simple. Any one of you can do this. All you need is the rope and the halter. That's it. A halter and a lead. That's it. That's all you need. And even a minimal amount of skill, and you can do this. Is every time that head goes down to the grass, you just lift it up and give him a bump on the halter. Now, it doesn't have to be hard, depending on the horse. You may have to bump fairly firm, and you may have to stand there bumping on it for about 5 minutes before you get a reaction out of the horse. If it takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it takes, you do it until the horse lifts its head up. And the minute it lifts its head up, stop doing it. That's it. Simple as that. As soon as the head starts to come up, stop doing it. If the head goes back down, do it again. And as soon as the head starts coming up, even if it's only 6 inches, stop doing it. And then when the head goes back down to the ground, do it again. And if you repeat that process enough times, eventually you end up with a horse like this, where the minute you put a halter on, it doesn't even go for the grass. Or if it does, all you got to do is just pick the lead up and the head comes up right away. And it's as simple as that. It's just, that was the one I wanted to show you, but that wasn't the problem we ended up having with her. We ended up having a hard time catching her. And, so I thought we'd address that a little bit, show you that, because problems will reoccur. Like I said, she was very good about being caught. All of a sudden now she's decided, no, I don't want to be caught anymore. And so now she's hard to catch. Once she's on the lead, as you can see, she's compliant. She's not saying, I want out of here, and I'm not fighting with her all the time or any of that. It's just a simple case of, no, I just don't want to. But once she has the halter on, she resigns herself to the fact that, okay, now the rules are enforced because the halter's on. And that's it. But problems will reoccur, and whether it's the horse moving while you're mounting, or diving for the grass, or hard to catch, absolutely anything, you may have to readdress problems. And it's just simple as that. And I've showed you how to do it the first time, and you can use your own variation, whatever works best for you, with the ideas that I give you, and come up with what works. And if it's necessary, just do the exact same thing again. There's one other guy, pretty good horseman. I was watching one of his videos one day, or maybe it was in his group chat, I can't remember now, a long time ago, and he said he had somebody approach him with a problem, saying, well, what do I do to solve this problem? And his answer was very simple. What did you do the last time? That's all you got to do. Just repeat the process, whatever it was. Just repeat the process, however, whatever worked for you the first time. If it worked once, it'll work again. And that's all you got to do, is just repeat the process. And pretty soon, you're going to have a completely compliant horse that you're not going to have problems with. But if they do get away with one thing, I can guarantee you they're going to try something else, and then something else, and then the next thing you know, you're going to have a whole lot of problems. And I mentioned that in that other video. So anyhow, I hope that helps you a little bit. If you have reoccurring problems, whatever you did the first time, just do it again. Take your time, And next thing you know, you have a sweet little horse like this one. Even when she's hard to catch, she's still a sweetheart. I think so. Have a great day. Go play with your horse, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.